Omaha Beach, the USS Arizona, these are the two best-known memorials, now considered sacred ground after World War II. Neither, despite their names, is in the continental United States. That global conflict largely spared the American home front. But in a couple of weeks, the 80th anniversary of a B-17 crash arrives here right outside our backyard in Sheridan. Tonight, we salute the heroes of that doomed flight and the men and women who maintain an amazing memorial here in our state.
December 7, 1941 was when we got involved in the war, and so this was March 12, 1943.
15 months after a day that will live in infamy, a wartime tragedy came to Grant County, Arkansas, far from the World War II front lines.
By the time they circled and started to come down to make a landing, the engine was on fire so bad and the plane was breaking apart basically.
Nelson Mears is well versed in the crash of an American B-17 80 years ago. He's the historian for this hidden memorial, a replica of the plane that springs up along the side of a county road outside Sheridan.
I wanted to find out about the 9 guys that died here, the crew members, and I wanted to find out why the plane crashed here.
For a dozen years, community leaders and members of American Legion Post 30 have brought something that seems more of a footnote from the war back into full view.
The plane is almost full scale, and we had a lot of this. The biggest part of it was done by work release inmates from the jail. We worked 4, 5, 6 years from the original dirt work to completion.
And that completion is a far cry from what stood here before. A modest stone noting the 9 flyboys, emphasis on boys, the oldest among them just 26 years old. According to Mears, the flight was doomed and the crew knew it. They would fly from Kansas to Florida to join another squadron and rush overseas to join the fight. But in the rush, the plane's engines were faulty. Letters from the crew say as much. But despite that knowledge, the plane took off, facing as much danger as if ordered to make a run over enemy anti-aircraft.
The goal was the mission and defeat the Germans and the war effort. They were willing to sacrifice so many of them. And the crew members would fly planes that they knew were bad.
Mears keeps in touch with the surviving family members. Before the replica and park, he says they associated this place with sadness. But now, that's changed.
All of the family members appreciate the fact that their loved ones that died in this crash are not forgotten. They're forever part of Grant County. They're part of our community now in the earth.
The guys at the Post are still working out plans for this year's memorial. We'll keep you updated and have links in the online version of this story. And if you know a group out there keeping memories alive, send me a note. My social media links are right here on the screen. We'll be right back.
With our thanks, we give you this $1,000 check, and we want you to know we appreciate the good work the Legion is doing.
Thank you, sir. We'll put this to good use.
On behalf of Rainwater, Holt Sexton, we want to congratulate you for receiving the Saluting Heroes Award.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.